beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of Subconscious Food. Subconscious Food is all about getting you back into the driver's seat, and what I mean by that is helping you to use the thoughts you think, the words or foods you eat, and the inspired actions you take in order to manifest your reality or your desires. Today we are going to be talking about the big L. L-O-V-E, love. Love is all you need. There have been countless songs, countless artists, countless people in this universe, all obsessed with love. Love seems to be the underlying emotion to almost everything that we do. So I think it's important to touch on it. It's such a broad subject. So comment down below if you would like a few more sessions on love. I do hope to go into different areas today and over the course of some other episodes. But I think the first question that I want to ask you, and the reason why I want to ask you this is because if we bring up our scale again, then what we can see on this scale is we can see that the frequency of love is quite high up. So if it's quite high up, then it means it's a high frequency that we will receive back in return, and that will help us to manifest our desires, because the higher our vibration, higher our frequency is, the easier it is to manifest positive, loving things that make us feel happy and fulfilled into our lives. So my number one question for you today is, what do you love? And I want you to have a think, grab a notepad, grab a pen, and write down for me 3, can be more, but 3 things that you love. Now this exercise is quite important because let's say you're having quite a chaotic day. Things are zooming in, zooming out, you've got loads going on, and you're feeling really stressed, you're feeling really bogged down. And at that moment in time, because of that frustration and that kind of emotion, that anger almost that's brewing, that you know, those feelings where it's just not that positive, so to speak, then this exercise will help you to shift back into the perspective of what do you love. So let's imagine that you have a big mountain full of paperwork to get through on your desk, and you are really feeling like you're not sure what the point is anymore, because all you do is you sleep, you wake up, you go to work, you eat, you sleep, you wake up, and you go to work, and it's this endless cycle. Now what will help you shift that perspective and bring about feelings of gratitude is asking yourself the question, what do I love? And those things, and my answers would be, you know, my partner, my friends and family, my animals, the people I love around me, safety, my sanctuary, which is my home, which I get to go home to every day. There's so many things. It's such a broad question, but having those 3 things in your mind, that when things are maybe moving at a particular pace that you weren't necessarily expecting, can help bring you back to a place of knowingness about why you're doing something. And when you know why you're doing something, you're calmer. And when you're calmer, you're giving off much calmer energy, and what do you get in return? You get more of the same in return. Second question I have for you: how do you love? Now this is an interesting one, because I want you guys to think of the different ways that you can show love and compassion. And this is important because when you want to bring about and you're asking for these great things in your life, if you give those things, then you will be able to receive things. So when you give things with love, good intention, compassion, kindness, then you'll be able to open yourself up as a beautiful empty vessel to receive all of that in return. So, how do you love? Do you love by cooking your loved ones a delicious, nutritious meal? Do you love them by buying them presents? Do you love them by giving them compliments? Do you love them by giving them a phone call or a text every day? How do you love? What does love in action look like for you? Again, note these 3 things down. So you start to form a picture almost of the loving person that you are. And these things are always good to remember, because when it comes to a situation where you're not necessarily feeling really loving, then you can go back to these, and then that will help you trace back to the person that you really are, which is a loving, kind person. That's your essential nature. A very important question that we have got next. How do you feel about love in relationships? So this one is quite interesting, and certainly I will be having more videos or tutorials about relationships. But this one is quite interesting because often what we find is we become very fearful of certain situations based on past things happening to us. And when we are in a relationship, sometimes we can bring over those fears into something that's brand new. So if you believe, and this comes back to your belief systems again, if you believe that you are not worthy of a healthy, fun, enjoyable, satisfying, beautiful relationship because of the past things that have happened to you, then guess what? You're going to attract the same into your life. So until you break that pattern, break that cycle, it's going to be difficult for you to attract what you truly know that you deserve, which is a loving, kind, satisfying, beautiful, harmonizing, beautiful, beautiful relationship. Now, again, write a few things down, can be 3, can be 5, whatever you like, can be 7, about how do you feel about love in relationships. And those answers we can come back to. And I'm sure there'll be other questions that I ask along the way that this will be the answer to. So this can be your data that you start to work from when you think about the person that you truly are. Next question. So the next thing that I wanted to go over is some affirmations for love. The reason why affirmations are so good is because most of the time they start with the words I am. And when you announce to the universe that you are something and you truly believe it consciously and subconsciously, then the universe believes you too and gives you exactly what you said that you are, because you are very certain about it. So the universe doesn't mistrust you, it just gives it to you straight. Let's go through some affirmations for love. One really good one is, I am attuned to the frequency and vibration of love. I am attuned to the frequency and vibration of love. Say that at home, guys. Say that wherever you are right now. Say it in your head. Say it out loud. But affirm it to yourself right now. I am cocooned in the loving energy of the universe. I am cocooned in the loving energy of the universe. I am grateful for the abundance of love in my life. I am grateful for the abundance of love in my life. Everywhere I go, I find love. Everywhere I go, I find love. I love love. I love love. My heart is always open to love. My heart is always open to love. In life, I always get what I give, and I give out love. In life, I always get what I give, and I give out love. Love flows through me. Love flows through me. Right, so that rounds up some of our affirmations. Now, I'm sure you can find that there are plenty more of affirmations online. So please do recite these, write these down into your notebook so you know, okay, this section is about love. And any time that you think you need to seek love from someone else, say these affirmations and see how powerful they are. Because often when we think that we want something from someone else, it's actually what we want from ourselves. And that is something really powerful to just at least think about. You know, if you already know this, you know, well done. But for those out there who still feel like the world happens to them, just think about how you can radiate love by growing the love seed within yourself and allowing that to manifest into your physical reality. Now, the last thing I want to say, which I would like you guys to do, is there are plenty out there on the internet. I love to do them, and they are called heart chakra meditations. And I know we spoke a little bit about our chakras, our heart chakra, our fourth one, anahata. I think in Sanskrit it means unhurt. And basically that's saying that all the experiences that we have in our life cannot hurt this. Although it sometimes feels like it and we need to heal, in truth, in reality, our heart is strong. And we can make it even stronger, and we can feel that connection even deeper when we do heart chakra meditations to get back in touch and back to connection to this very, very vital part of our physical body, our mental body, and our spirit body. So have a look online, do a couple, comment down below which are some of your favorites, because you also get to support someone else who's making these wonderful heart chakra meditations as well. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Let me know in the comments, or let me know in the comments below what you liked, how you felt about these exercises, and anything that you would like me to focus on next. Until next time, guys, bye.